Hi, BJ Posnecki. Today we're going to go over how to take out and reinstall a Simonton window. So, all windows are going to have a little bit of a variance, but for the most part they're pretty similar. So, we're going to start with up at the top here. You're going to have some window tilt latches. Typically, it's easier to do this with two hands. Now, these window tilt latches, they're spring loaded, so you just pull them back. And again, like I said, this is easier when you have two hands doing both of them at the same time. And the window will fall out towards you, okay? Now, in the corners here, you have a window balance clip. Now, the sash pin sits in this clip here, okay? So what we want to do is when we're taking the window out, we want to go up on an angle. So we want to go one side first and then the other. And this window will come completely out. Just keep it on an angle and pull it out. So this particular window, we don't have the screens in at this time, but the screens up at the top here will have a little clip. You're just gonna fold this clip down. There'll be, usually there's two of them, and then the screen will come out towards you and you can take the screen out. And this is a nice feature because then you can reach outside here and clean the glass. Naturally depends on how far you got to go, but you can have access to the outside here. A couple key points, and there's always going to be a little bit of variance between the windows, but most of the windows all have a drainage system. Should any water get into the window, typically there is weep holes at these inside corners here. They're going to be like little round or square holes. Make sure those are free of debris. I usually tell people take a toothpick or unfold a paper clip and stick that paper clip or toothpick down in that hole, or something very pointed small that you can get in there and just kind of make sure those holes are free of debris, because any water that gets into the window routes down into this bottom track here, which is hollow, and then it routes to the outside here. As you can see, you got some weep hole slots right here, and that's where the water runs out. So, putting the window back together, you're gonna put the screen in first, so bottom first into this track here, okay, and then we're gonna tilt the screen back into place. We're gonna put those clips up to hold it back in place, and then we're gonna grab the window here, which can be a little bit of a challenge when I got the phone here, but so we're gonna go ahead and put it in on an angle, okay, one side first, oops, all right, one side first, and then the other side here, okay, and these can sometimes be a little bit tricky too, so I usually, just because I want to make sure that that pin is engaged into that clip right there, so I give them a little bit of a tap, both sides here, give them a little tap. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold the window back into place. Okay, we're going to give it a good push, making sure that these window tilt latches have engaged. I always go up first because I want to make sure, by going up, I want to make sure that those window clips, I don't see them on either side here. All right, so that tells me that everything is locked into place and engaged. I'll give the window a couple up and downs just to make sure everything's working okay, and then go ahead and give it a good close. Now, with vinyl windows, super important, when they're closed, make sure that they're locked. What that does is, one, it will keep the window sash square to the frame, and it'll also engage all the seals should you ever get any wind-driven rain. Nothing leaks, because I have seen windows in the closed position but not locked and then leak. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe.